All right.
Hey guys!
I hate you. So, we're going to Madison today.
We are going to Madison.
And I figured it'd be fun to chronicle our adventure and show you guys what we see in the stores and the games and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
that's all I got too. I'm just the driver who should be paying attention to the road instead of paying attention to you wonderful people.
He's a terrible driver. Oh yeah, Kevin's with us. He's sleeping. He worked. So yeah, we'll have some fun, hopefully.
Yes, we will. Hopefully we'll find some deals and some wheels and some meals and all the good eels.
Can I punch ball yet?
No,
What are you even looking for?
I have no idea.
Game Boy
Game Boy games.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Maybe even try to score me a rare copy of Castlevania Dracula X.
Ooh!
Although I'm pretty sure I'm not going to find it. And even if I do find it, probably not going to be able to afford it.
I can tell you the other thing Paul's looking for.
What's that?
Instruction booklets.
Instruction
booklets. I
Ain't that the
love
truth?
I love me instruction booklets.
So yeah, this will be an interesting video.
Yes, I will. Because it's something we've never done before.
It's true.
As you covered
True.
up your thing with your hand.
No, that thing's right there.
Oh,
crap.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Still blows my mind. $50 for those things.
What else we got here? Ooh, 70 bucks. That's one franchise that always amazes me, is the fact that it's $60, like Pokemon.
Oh, Pokemon always. Oh my God, leaf green for $59.99.
Whew. Mama sees, look at those.
What's that?
Oh, the original ones.
Oh wow.
God damn.
What do you have? What?
Bam.
Bam.
So
Bam.
we did manage to find a few things.
We did find a few things.
A few things.
Dude, I got significantly less than you did. So
Did you?
I did. So picked up Quirk for the Game Boy.
Oh.
I'm
How
pretty sure that it was like $1. It was in a bargain bin. And I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Mutant Massacre 3 for $13.99. Pretty decent price. But the big one, I finally splurged on it.
Yeah, splurge.
Mega Man 5 for the Game
Wow.
Boy. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's a hot one. How much was that one?
$89.99.
God damn it. Okay. Alright, I got some things too. I got some stuff. I got let's see, what do we got here? I got a few guides. The City Last Remnants, Final Fantasy.
Nice.
Too bad this doesn't come in handy for our playthrough at the moment. And then I found a couple Xbox games. The Gauntlet, Seven Sorrows for playing multiplayer. And then Jade Empire.
Nice.
Nothing too horribly expensive, nothing too bad. So, see what happens at this store. Alright, here we go. We're at store number 2. Let's see what we can come up with, huh?
Let's see.
Let's get our hands dirty. Let's find some
Alright.
shit.
So, that's the whole point of the flippy cameras.
Yeah, but there, I just turned up the brightness. So is this still on video?
Yeah. Oh, it's already recording. You hit the button,
What?
you idiots.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, fudge knuckles.
So how you feeling? How you feeling?
This is the face of a man who just spent $217.
So
About 180 of that was this.
that
Guides.
That could be a good thing, and that could be a really bad thing. So hopefully you found some stuff that you wanted.
Needless to say, lunch is on you today, buddy.
It sure is.
That's where you're wrong. It's on this dude.
Yeah, right. You fucking shit. All right, buddy. What did you get?
So just continuing on the Game Boy trend here.
Stop number 2.
Yeah,
we
stop
pulled
number
up
2.
with.
So got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus this time.
Why? What's
Why
with
what?
your fascination with the turtle games?
I've been looking for the TMNT animated series games.
Is it
actually.
complete? That should be noted. Me and Paul are
Woo, complete.
very nice.
And you know what I like too is that
2 discs.
it is. It's 2 discs. It's got Game Boy Advance notes in it too. Somebody actually wrote some notes in the notes section there.
Paul and I like to make sure our games are complete in case anybody's wondering.
Certain games. So then we got Zool.
Zool.
Yeah, Zool. Game Boy. We got Burger Time Deluxe.
You know I own Burger Time.
I know you do,
Oh.
but I don't.
Oh.
I got Cat Trap.
I remember Cat Trap from an
Do you?
episode of Nintendo Power.
I was gonna say it just looks it looked cool.
Or magazine thing.
Got Pinball Fantasies and Roland's Curse. Yeah. So that's those are my pickups. So
Very nice. Well, here, I'll toss this off to you.
switching it over. What
I spent substantially more than you did.
what'd you get?
All right, so it's just a shitload of guides, really. I got, let's see, I was looking for a Tales of Symphonia guide. There's that. Got a Tales of Zestiria guide, because I love the Tales series.
Wow.
Legend of Dragoon, surprisingly. There's a 30 burger. I got, so very surprisingly, Thousand Arms. There's a 40 burger.
Oh.
That's a Big Mac. Then I got Thousand Year Door, because it's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Valkyria Chronicles, and then White Knight Chronicles. So, I actually have the second guide to this. But how fucking stupid is it that the guide for White Knight Chronicles 2, it says right in the front, well, apparently you've played the entire first game before, so we're not going to include any of that content, even though White Knight Chronicles 2 is 1 and 2 put together in one game.
Wow.
How stupid is that shit?
pretty
So they're like, we're going to ignore all the first game's content and put it in the, just give you the guide for the second. It's like, you motherfucker. I hate you. So I got, yeah. So yeah, that's
Pretty good pickups then, huh?
that hurt. Oh, that hurt my wallet. You know, one of the fascinating things that we noticed in the store was I should have recorded it, but I'm an idiot. But I had found a copy of Chrono Trigger, and so what was it? $140
Yeah.
for Chrono Trigger. I remember picking that game up for about $25 or $30 way back in the day.
25, I can tell you right now, and I remember exactly where it was. It was a game called, or it was a place called Game Crazy, which doesn't even exist anymore. It was a used video game place that really tried to go against kind of battle GameStop, and for a while,
Funkoland too.
and Funkoland. Well, I think
Or was
they
that
were
already out?
They were already out of the picture,
Oh.
but they really held their own for a good couple years, and then that was it. They lost the fight against them. But anyways, you picked it up for $24.99 at Game Crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. But it was just amazing to me how inflated a lot of those games are now. Like, we'd seen Journey to Silius was, I think, about 50. 40, yeah. The Dragon Warrior games as well.
Dragon Warrior 3 for $69.99, and they had Dragon Warrior 4 for $89.99.
Yeah. I had actually picked up Dragon Warrior 4 at a local game store downtown in Kenosha.
Yep,
Inner Child. And I think I spent 70.
Yeah.
60 or 70 on it.
60, I think, yeah.
I want to say, yeah, that's right, because we had originally gone to that store to pick up a copy of Earthbound, because I remember you called me. This will be funny. He calls me out of nowhere and says, Andy, it was actually after the convention. It was after the Midwest Gaming Classic.
Yeah, it was the day after, yeah.
And he was like, I found a copy of Earthbound. It has the guide. They want, what was it, $200? 2 or 3.
Oh, it was $200 for
$200.
And I assumed it was both the guide and the game.
Well, they were shrink wrapped together.
Yeah, they were.
Which is what made it confusing. So I jumped all over that shit. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do that, because you'll never find a copy of Earthbound for that price with the guide, in no way, shape, or form. So we get there. Yeah.
And we weren't disappointed, because you won't get it for that price together.
They wanted
$200 was just for the cart.
Yeah.
I think the guide was an additional $100.
Yeah.
So.
Although still, that's probably a
pretty good price now that I think about it.
But it was interesting to me that Paul, because they also had Final Fight 3 there as well. Yeah. And for about 80 or something. It was
$89.99. And what is funny about it is because this place that we stopped at pre-played, I've loved this place ever since I first learned about its existence in, God, it's been 10, 11 years ago, at least, maybe even longer than that.
It's where we picked up a good bulk of the collection.
Absolutely. It's where a lot of games came from. And actually, the very first game I ever picked up from pre-played was Final Fight 3. And I ended up finding it there for $6.99. And
outstanding.
The funny thing is that a lot of the games that they had were not really priced individually. It's almost like If you wanted a Nintendo game, they were all a flat rate of like $2.99 to $3.99. If you wanted a Super Nintendo game, they ranged from $5.99 to $7.99. They didn't really have individual prices, and so found Final Fight 3 for $6.99, and then today, 12 years later or whatever, we found it for $89.99. It's a sign of the times.
It really is.
Man.
It's almost disturbing by the fact that I just dropped $213, $180 of that being just the guides. Back in the day, $180 would have gotten us at least 10 to 15 games.
I think the most expensive, the highest total I've ever paid there was $154, but I ended up getting, I think it was literally like 13 or 14 Nintendo games. Yeah.
Times are a-changing. Whew. 150 for Lucio too. Oh look. Complete Chrono Trigger 300.
Where's the power glove even?
Oh wow.
It's 125. God damn.
Final Fantasy V. 35. God, the fucking sun. Alright, so we were at our last store for the day. A place in Milwaukee. Did you find anything good?
I found a couple things. Let's see what we got here. Some more Game Boy games. Surprisingly. I know, it's crazy. So let's see. So we got DuckTales 2.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. Amazing Penguin.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And Battle Bull.
Battle Bull?
Battle Bull. Like Bull-loney. Bull-loney. So DuckTales 2 I wanted to get because it's actually one that I've wanted for the Game Boy. But Amazing Penguin and Battle Bull I got because I've never heard of them before. So
yeah, that's
how
Jesus.
Yeah.
That looked good on camera.
What's it?
I dropped the phone. So
Whoops. And then I got the instruction booklet for Final Fantasy Adventure.
Very nice, very nice.
And Marvel Superheroes in War of the Gems.
War of the Gems.
Yeah. So that's what I got. And
no craziness.
No 20% off, huh?
Oh yes, you
Wait.
did.
Oh,
Right there.
oh, yeah, I did.
She gave you 20% off of everything.
Oh, the store was doing a sale.
Must
Sweet.
have been the sale. I ended up picking
Fantastic.
up Metal Saga.
Very nice. How much?
$16.
Which is
$17, even though they gave me a discount.
Which is great because you found that at the Midwest Gaming Classic last year for what, like 30, 35?
Yeah, it was like 30 or 35 bucks. And
Yeah.
I remember that's. I was like, yeah, I'll hold off on it because I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I would say, all in all, it's
been a good day.
yeah, it's been a good one.
So what would you say now that we're concluding our game day? What the fuck was I trying to say? Oh.
Our game hunt.
So how has the climate changed? It's been at least a few years since we've been out looking for games. How do you think everything's changed? I took a couple of videos in there about or a couple of things about like Chrono Trigger and stuff being expensive and all these other games being super inflated for price.
Well, not to mention Earthbound in the box for $900.
Yeah.
They had Earthbound in the box for $900. I
Yeah.
forgot to get a picture of that.
$899.
Ridiculous. So how do you say have things changed since we came out last?
I would say they have, just in the sense that prices overall have gone up. They have inflated. I think collecting is much more in style now, for lack of a better term. It's much more in style than when we first started, which is why the prices are a little bit higher. But other than that, I don't know. Today we found some pretty good variety of stuff.
Yeah, we did.
But it's just, well, we walked away with a lot less than we normally would. Yeah, I guess that's what's really changed, is just people want a lot more money than what they used to. So.
Well, the one thing I found ironic was I found Final Fantasy V for the GBA.
Mm-hmm.
The first store we went to wanted that game for $80 or $70 or some shit like that. But we found it here, complete even, for only like $34.
$29.99.
Maybe $29.99. Yeah. So that's one thing. It's like, where do some of these stores get their prices from, do you think? What would cause a store to inflate their price that, like, they have to know the game doesn't cost that much?
I think what they'll price their points at is probably price charting. I think a lot of people do price charting now.
But even on price charting, Final Fantasy V still only goes for 18 loose.
Yeah, and that's strange. Maybe they'll also take into consideration like an eBay auction. They'll see like somebody's asking $69.99 on eBay for it, so they're like, oh, okay, the game's worth that much. So then they're gonna do their little markup for like $5 or $10 over what they think it can sell for. So that's.
Personally, I think they just use Amazon, not actual prices.
Or maybe Amazon too. Amazon's another big one where people find their prices.
Maybe. But it was a very interesting day. We learned a little bit about how the climate's changed for collecting, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, you almost need a small fortune now to really get heavily into collecting because things have inflated so much.
Big time.
But yeah, that was a fun day. I spent a lot of money.
Sure did.
Maybe we'll have some more footage like this at the Classic this year in a couple months.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
hope you guys enjoyed our little excursion with us.
Cheers.
Next time on Power Trip, we'll actually play something.
We'll actually play a game.
Later, guys.
Laters.